You just have to wait for the ducks. It's called the William Street Swap Shop. It's called the William Street Swap Shop.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, and welcome to the William Street Swap Shop.
It's good to have you here. As always, we're on live, and it's 1 p.m. It's time to start swapping.
We want to relax with you guys. I want to take the thing down a notch. Been a little too excited lately.
That's right.
Today is
Slow it
going to be
down.
about Thursday chill sesh. Grab your favorite drink, grab your favorite friend, grab your favorite object, and just chill the F out with us.
That's what I'm talking about.
You want to come chill with me? I'll park at the park. I'll be in my car. I don't like to leave. I'll wait for you to show up. You'll see my car. I'll be in the car. I have plenty of bomb pops. You know what those are? Red, white, and blue popsicles. Plenty to come and choose from. We'll have some popsicles. That's what I'm doing after the show. Can't wait to get a pop.
You know, a bunch of the crew and the other swap shop team and I, after the show, we always get lunch together. We go down to the taqueria. We're like, hey, Zach, why don't you come join us today? And he's always like, sorry, man, I'm got to eat lunch in my car. I'm going to get a hot dog from the gas station. I just want to decompress at the park.
Hey, I like to be alone sometimes. I have so many people coming into my office, coming up at me every day. Hey, Zach, can you sign this? Can you get this paperwork processed? Can you tell me what we need to do with this task? And I said, you know what? I need some time alone in my car, and I'm going to eat lunch in it. And I sit and I listen to the radio until my car turns off.
Gets out his BMX magazines, just flips through all the different bikes he might want to buy.
Yep.
Eats a gas station hot dog, turns up the radio, and kind of centers himself. And I appreciate that. You're an introvert.
Right.
I know that about you.
I watch people come by, and every now and then I look. Are they coming to me? And I look up at my rearview mirror. Are they coming to my car? No. They're just out enjoying the day, just like me, with the windows down.
There's this one time, it was sort of a mix-up, but the cops picked up Zach. They actually called me to come get him because they'd taken him. I guess there'd been a report of some sort of creep hanging out in that park who matched your description. And they took him away. It was like a mistaken identity thing. We never quite sorted it out, but no charges were filed, so.
I only go there like once every few days to that park. Other times I just stay in the parking garage. But this time, hey, I'm not a creep. I'm just there to hang out for an hour. That's what I tell people if they look at me weird, or I think in my head, if they come up at me, I'm going to say, I'm not a creep. I'm just here for an hour to eat my lunch. No harm. I just like the view.
Get your nerf out of there.
Well, it's time to get to the swapping.
Right.
You guys have items we want to show everybody?
If this is your first time watching, welcome to our show. We hope you have a great time. You're in for a special treat and a great ride. My name is Zach.
My name is Matt.
It's a deal.
It's a deal. Well, Zach, it's Thursday. I know you're planning for a big weekend.
That's right. Already psyched. It's going to be, I got invited to 4 parties on social media.
Are those Evites or are those?
Evites. You have to
Okay.
actually RSVP to attend, and now it's in my email. It says you're going. And it made a little avatar of me. I made a little smiling face. I'm coming to your party.
I remember in the early days of Evites, it was before they changed the name, it was Electronic Vite.
Oh,
And then
yeah.
they shortened it down to E. I think it was a good sort of branding move.
Hey, let me come to your Evite. I'll bring plenty of snacks and bites. That's what I wrote. It was like a little thing to be rhyme and cute. Like people were writing, I saw in the comment section, like, hey, I can't wait. It's going to be great to celebrate your graduation. And I just wrote that thing I just said about bringing bites and
Nice.
snacks.
So you're going to a graduation party this weekend?
Yep.
High school or college?
Masters, college. Big time graduation. They went
Whoa.
to Europe for a month, and they're coming back, and they want to have a party to welcome them home.
Is it get an MBA or is it like a folklore studies use?
A master's of business, MBA, baby.
Nice. Are any of you guys out there MBAs? And do you have some small business advice for us? Give us a call, 413-961-4263. This is the William Street Swap Shop. Got a backlog of your items to swap. Haven't had a potential swap in a while, so keep your eyes peeled on these items and let us know. Would you like to get one of your things and swap it for the thing you see?
And don't forget, if you see an item you like in the swap shop and you want to look at it just a little bit more, we're only open 1 to 2 p.m. But you can go look at it 24/7 at our website, williamstreetswapshop.biz. We're a business. We swap. It's what it all makes sense.
People are wondering, do we get tax breaks, hefty tax breaks for so much in economic development we bring to the community? We do not. This is the interface you'll find on williamstreetswapshop.biz. Real similar to what you see on the show.
Right. When we built this website, we said we only have about $250,000, $250,000 to spend. We don't want to make anything too crazy, just something simple, and I think we did a great job with it.
Yeah, our webmaster did some really great designs.
Right. And if you ever want to check out, I'm working on my own Angel Fire website. If you ever want to check that out, I'm writing fan fiction and just a lot of different thoughts. Join my message boards. It'll be a good site.
What's
when
your
it's up and running.
Angel Fire handle?
Well, for a while it was Dark Mystic Stalker, but I realized the Stalker, I should probably take that part off, so now it's the Dark Mystic Avenger.
You don't want to be, because of the legal stuff, probably
Right.
stalkers.
I don't want
not the
people, because I'm on the internet a lot, and I don't want someone finding my data and saying, oh, this guy's a stalker.
Right.
Put me on a watch list.
Not that epic.
I want to be the Avenger. But I'm mysterious. I have a dark past.
You're gonna want some of this!
You're going to want some of my website when it's up and running. It's under construction, though, if you go to it.
Let's go look at some of these new items. We're still behind. People are like, why haven't you shown my thing yet?
Right. It's been months since we've caught up.
Ooh, a Burger King Star Wars watch.
Ooh, it's sizzling.
It looks more like a travel
I
mug.
have no idea. It looks like a little computer. Is that for scale or... Return of the Jedi, it says at the top. It looks like it's a mug, something to put coffee in. Still has the plastic wrap.
Maybe
on
there's a watch inside. It's like a commemorative tin. On the cover there you have Mon Mothma, the head of the Rebel Alliance. Return of the Jedi in a pillow embossed tin pressed lettering that you're going to love to feel time and again when you pull that thing off the shelf.
And that computer next to it, that's what they used when they would set up meetings. Hey, we're going to have a rebellion. It's going to be at 6 p.m. Meet us there. It would be like how people post on Twitter now, like, hey, meet me in the middle of the park. Same thing. They'd use their computers. Takes place in the future, but in a galaxy. But they still are using the trusty computer.
There's the scene where Darth Vader's working the mouse and he's like, the rollerball's stuck.
Right.
And that was where that famous soundbite came from.
Right, and then they had to unscrew it and get all the dust, a lot of lint out of the mouse. Keep your lint out of my home office.
And he says, Luke, I'm your father. The rollerball's stuck on this mouse. Right. Can you help me figure it out? You're good with this stuff.
Right. I know you've told me to get a laser mouse, but I prefer the rollerball. The laser gets too dirty. The rollerball always will work.
When I was a kid, I used to take the little rollerball out and play with it on the ground because it kind of bounced a little.
Right.
And then my dad hit my hand with a ruler. Don't touch that. Don't you touch my stuff.
So what would you swap for this Burger King Star Wars watch? If it is a watch, is it inside the tin? We don't know. Does it tell time? Or is this what watches look like in Star Wars?
If you're Al Conqueso, give us a call. Decode what's happening here. There's a tiny computer. It's a Star Wars watch that looks a lot like a travel mug. What is going on with this thing? Tell us.
You shot this. It looks like you took this to a Sears portrait studio and shot this
You got a
professionally.
pro white cyc wall, we call it in the biz.
Right.
Infinity background.
If you'd like to send me a maybe a wallet, I'd love to have one. I know you order the package, you get enough just for your friends and family. But if you have an extra, feel free to send it to me. I'll put it up on my fridge.
Can we zoom in on that computer real quick? Computer?
Looks like they have a they're adjusting their screensaver on that computer. Looks like they're picking dual monitor, get a new monitor to set up.
Tiny computer, can you tell us what's going on with the travel mug that looks like a watch and vice versa? In English, please.
Call from.
Hey,
Hello?
any chance
Hey.
this is Al Conqueso?
No.
Ah, okay.
Well, welcome to the swap shop. Come on in. You're on
All right.
live. My name is Zach. This is Matt. If you haven't called in before.
So the Star Wars cup, I would swap my firstborn for it.
Really?
Okay. Is your firstborn also a cup, or is it a human?
I'm not sure. There's a lot of cats involved.
So, what about this intrigues you? Is it the idea that when I wake up in the morning drinking some Joe out of this cup, people are going to know I like this genre of films? Or is it just more you just need another cup?
Honestly, I was gonna do so many things with it. I'm not completely sure what, but you never know when you're gonna need a Burger King Star Wars cup.
Cool.
Where are you calling from? And what's your name?
Yeah, my name is Oberon from North Carolina.
Nice.
Cool. A lot of the callers from North
One
Carolina.
of my 2 favorite Carolinas.
Right. It's on our mind, Carolina.
Are you up by the mountains or by the coast?
Oh yeah, heavy in the mountains.
Nice. Do a little hacky sacking up there?
Well, I am an ethical hacker, so yeah.
Shred the gnar.
Ethical hacker.
You're a hacker?
Yeah, businesses hire me to test their firewalls and routing systems out, and I just, fix bugs and stuff.
So you're like the
That's what I'm
character from
talking about.
Mr. Robot. I just started watching
Yeah.
that show. He's a robot. It's a new show. And the whole point is he's trying to blend in and be a human by hacking.
If you and the other ethical hackers got together and did hacky sack, you could call it hacker sack.
Dude, yeah.
And then if you were from Boston, it'd be really confusing because people would just think that's your accent. So,
Right.
Yeah, hacker sack.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, so I have a question for you guys.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, let's hear it.
So what's your favorite beer?
Favorite beers. Zach doesn't drink.
Right. I'm a sworn non-drinker. But I will tell you my favorite drink.
Okay, tell me.
That's Monster Energy drink. 3 Claws.
I prefer Red Bull.
Well,
2 claws.
I'm a monster. There's a monster inside of all of us. Get a monster. That's the tagline that I'm working on for them.
Get a monster.
There's a monster inside of all of us. Get a monster.
Sound
and then
like
a claw.
Cobbler.
3 comes down. 3 claws scratch down.
Do you guys drink a lot of... Do you pound some energy drinks when you're hacking?
Yeah, sorta, almost. Yeah.
I have a box of about I don't know, about 3 boxes. Would you say, Matt, in my office of Monster shirts with the 3 claw marks going down?
Yeah.
So if anybody wants one.
This is something we've been wanting to do. Oberlin, is that the name, right?
Oberon.
Oberon.
Hang on, let me type it in the chat real quick.
But Zach is gonna pretend he's hacking into the company's mainframe, one of your clients.
Right.
But we're gonna do the laptop so we can't see his face. You lean over it.
Me,
And
I lean over it like this?
Yeah. And you say what you say when you're hacking stuff, and
Okay.
I'll be the other guy who watches while
Okay.
he hacks.
See, I usually say
Come
I'm
on.
full penetration.
If we could just get the F root opened up to get the C drive. Come on, computer. We need to get that C drive open. Why are you not hacking? What?
Come on, computer.
There's a break in the terminal. We need to load the FTP. Load the FTP.
Now you do your Zach's voice, Oberon. Say some
Okay.
hacker stuff.
If you really want to like have a good experience, go to hackertyper.net.
Well,
And,
just
like,
pretend you're
press
me
random.
right now. Hack and like talk to your computer.
Yeah.
I gotta get into the mainframe.
I'll
Where's
talk to
the
him.
wire?
I'm like, we're not past a firewall, Oberon. Come on.
Oh man, full penetration.
Come on, load the mainframe. Come on, this motherboard can handle it. Don't die on me now.
Oberon, we're having problems getting past the protocol, the intro protocol. What are we gonna do now? It's asking for a password.
You get Linux.
Linux, we're gonna open up Linux.
Okay.
There we go.
Here we go. We're past the first
Past the first firewall. But they got an encryption key. What do we do with that?
You decrypt it.
How do you decrypt it? What method should I use?
What program are you using right now?
I'm running Linux.
You know what? Just download Accutane.
Accutane.
Okay.
Go ahead
I'm
and
loading
load.
Accutane.
And fun fact, Accutane you can also use on your face for acne.
Guess what else I'm loading? Plot twist. Guess who we're hacking?
We gotta hack into the
It's the Rice-A-Roni corporate headquarters.
who?
Rice-A-Roni's headquarters, dude. They're gonna not know what hit them.
We're gonna get a whole box of Rice-A-Roni. Oberon,
down.
are you in on this? Because if we're in, we're gonna have Rice-A-Roni. You will never have to buy food again.
Taking down
Dude,
Rice-A-Roni.
I love rice. Okay, I swear, if you don't give me some rice-a-roni, I'm not gonna give you like any gumbo.
What's a good shortcut to use to get to the mainframe?
Yeah. Give us a 3-finger keystroke. Which one?
A 3-finger keystroke. Let's see. Control, Alt, Delete.
Control.
But that's Windows. Sorry.
It's a Command Option Backspace. There we do. We did it. It worked. Go ahead and load. We just need to load our encrypt the firewall. Move past that, and we need to put a honeypot somewhere.
Dude, Rice-A-Roni's
Which drive should we put it on?
Rice-A-Roni's gonna pay for all their corporate misdeeds.
They're going down. We did it.
I think we're in.
We hacked.
Oberon, way to go, man.
We're into the database.
You know what? Tell you what. Okay, I'm gonna email you guys, and I'm gonna show you how it's really done.
Okay. We're not gonna get in trouble by receiving that email, are we? Like put on a watch list.
Right.
No, believe me, like, you can't even find me.
Whoa. Well, would you send us?
Wait a minute, can we get that soundbite real quick? You can't even find me.
Try me twice for the same crime.
Say that real quick again. It was badass.
You can't even find me.
Twice for the same.
One more time.
You can't even find me.
Nice.
Nice.
So would you kindly send us? It would be really great if we open up our email and send us a video of you wearing one of the masks. Matt and I are still deciding what mask we should wear when we hack into Rice-A-Roni. Okay, there
I
you
do
go.
not have a Guy Fawkes mask. I do have a horse mask.
A horse mask, and just say, modulate your voice. You've been hacked.
Yeah.
Rice-A-Roni, stop selling things for too much money. We're making sure you sell fair prices.
Yeah.
And that's it, and they'll never know we did it.
We're watching you, Rice-A-Roni.
Right.
I go by MD3K, by the way.
Okay.
This is MD3K who took down your mainframe, Rice-A-Roni. Go after him. That's the name.
And then in lieu of a Guy Fawkes mask, you could just wear the horse mask.
Right.
We're
All
getting
of your
some-
horses have come home to roost.
This is like getting into some deep hacker stuff
Right.
that I'm not really even prepared for
Right.
today.
Well, we just successfully hacked the Rice-A-Roni company, and tomorrow, I'm predicting we'll get Kraft.
It's already hitting Twitter. Rice-A-Roni hack.
They're down. Their corporate offices are ringing. We got a cyber threat. It's a class level 8.
There's a guy with like 4 phones. The web security guys are all going off at
Right.
the same time.
Can I just say one thing?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
From my end, you guys have really shitty internet.
Okay.
Yeah. We have
Sorry about that.
my Wi-Fi key. I am trying to bring in a hotspot. It's a dongle. I found out you can plug it into your USB and you get internet the whole month. You don't have to rely on other Wi-Fi.
Are you using any kind of dongles right now? Because that might be your problem.
And also, I think the way the internet works, if you're in the mountains, it's hard for the signal to travel over and get back into Atlanta.
Right. Well, right there's your problem.
Right.
You got 4 dongles coming out of there. Just unplug them one at a time, put them in, restart the computer, restart it
Yeah,
again.
the thing about that is I'm using a VPN right now.
Shouldn't be an issue.
But your VP and vice president of the
Yeah, but it's
networks.
hosted somewhere else.
Let me ask you this: is your VPN dongle is it USB 3 or 2?
It's hot. Very hot.
That's 3.0, but it's like,
Oh, well, I'm at the G. You
What
have
kind
to
of
just
M?
update your
What kind of
the OS
MBIPs
on it.
is your provider giving you? Your MBIPs? Is that how you say that?
hang on, let me pull up a report real quick.
All right, I'm gonna get an MBIP report
Right.
from the mountainous.
Oberon, if you're just now tuning in, where we just hacked Rice-A-Roni with Oberon, an interactive caller. He goes by MD3K in chat, and he's a perfect hacker. You'll never catch him. He's pulling up a report right now. Matt, what are we gonna hack next?
Well, we took down Rice-A-Roni. I think maybe next we go after Chef Boyardee, probably.
We're coming after.
All
the
right,
food
here we go.
companies.
I'm actually using a deep web client. Let's see. It reads as 200 megabits.
Wow.
Okay, so
Whoa.
that is on our end.
You know what that means? That many megabits? That's gonna get you way down the Silk
200.
Road. That's like taking a motorcycle at 200 miles an hour flying down the Silk Road.
Silk Road.
Us? Yeah, I'll admit it. We're like driving a Geo Metro down.
Oberon,
dark
you're a
web.
hacker. Do you spend any time on the Silk Road?
Yeah, that's more drugs. I'm not really into that.
You're a clean hacker?
That would be true, yes.
High on code?
Yes.
Um,
Like Java, C++, that
Ooh,
kind of thing.
so when you hack in, you're like, give me a nice sip of hot Java. But you're not
What's
talking about
that?
coffee, and then you tell the person at the coffee shop whose internet you're using. And I'm not talking about the coffee.
I've done that before.
I'm a
yes.
hacker,
do you ever go,
not a coffee
ever go-
drinker.
psst, psst, I love the smell of canned keyboard air in the morning. Psst,
Yeah.
psst, psst.
And when people talk to you about your mouse, you say, I use, and then you fill in the blank. What kind of mouse do you use?
He's got one of those like two-handed
Right.
roller.
I use a Razer Chroma, actually.
Razer Chroma.
Yeah.
So get that list out.
Wait a minute, you're still using a Chroma?
Yes. Actually working pretty well for me.
Hey, and it cuts through the competition like a razor. Done.
Do you have a keyboard that splits into 2 ergonomic keyboard halves, or do you have just a traditional?
You know what? I'm going to be straight up with you. I am using like this imported Russian keyboard, and
Nice.
it's hooked up to my computer, which runs 6 different monitors.
Would
Whoa.
it
Or
be
displays.
would it be too much to ask? I don't know. You don't want to give away the tips of your trade or your secrets, but just to send in images of your setup, and we'll just show, just for other people who want to achieve hacker greatness. Just kind of here's a intro kit.
Or just one that looks like yours?
Yeah, sure.
Right. Get a Russian keyboard
Yeah.
and get the Motorola Razer Chroma, and you're gonna be set. You're gonna be before you know it, you're gonna be hacking into Chef Boyardee.
Can you?
Yeah.
We don't want to
By the way,
put.
let's take it a step further, okay? You know PC Part Picker, right?
Yeah.
How could we forget?
All right. How about I just link you to like the build I actually made from that?
Okay.
That'd be great.
Yeah. Send us a 3D environment of your build.
That gives me an
Yeah, here you
idea.
go. Hang on.
We'll 3D print it and duplicate it.
I'm not saying. I'm just speaking hypothetically, and I absolutely want to make that clear. This is hypothetical. But what would it take for us to just hack and take down the Chef Boyardee empire?
Well, like they're obviously not like They're not like, what is it called?
Like, I want to take over the 3D printers that make the ravioli and start making other stuff with it.
I guess you could go with the radio hack with that.
Okay.
Okay.
You'd have to get up to the HQ for that, or the factories or whatever.
So you actually have to go into the factory and do it?
You would not have to go into the factory. You just need you know what? I guess you could do it with a CB radio if you wanted to make it makeshift.
Could we wheel? Zach's a really small, got a really slight body. You know, could we pack him deep into like a duffel bag or some sort of
You know,
canister that we can wheel in there, pretend it's equipment?
If you think he's really that small, I guess you could like pack him into a Chef Boyardee can and send it as like a gift to the executives.
Like a big one, like the Trojan horse. I'm pretty flexible, so I can get into, and I'd be waiting, and then when they open me up, I'd be like, ah, you've been hacked.
And I'm the delivery guy. I'm like, yeah, it's just a special delivery for Mr. Boyardee, Steve Boyardee, great grandson of the original chef.
And then they'll say, wait, someone tried this before they had a chromo mouse, and you said, no, this isn't a hack, just a friendly gift. Hi.
All right,
And I
now,
pop out. It's your
after
birthday, and it's like people put other people in cakes, and they come out on birthday parties. That would be it.
Yeah, so I'm about to send you the part list. I will tell you that the motherboard is not 3-way SLI. It is really 6-way. I modded it.
Sweet.
Okay.
So yeah, go ahead and email that to williams.swap@gmail.com, and we'll take a look at it, and maybe one day we'll kind of turn the swap shop into the hack
You know, I was following
shop.
everything he said up until 6-way SLI versus 3-way, because in my experience, you'd want to go 3 for the kind of rig you're talking about.
Right.
It's 6-way.
Is it? I mean, to each his own, but did you try it with 3 first?
Just wanted to make sure, actually.
Damn. That's a hot connection.
You will not, let's see. You will not like the price of it. It was worth it, though.
Oof.
Okay. Sticker shock.
So can we get this at like Best Buy or Circuit City?
Some of the parts, most of them actually were from Amazon.
Okay. Not Amazon in the jungle, but the website, right?
Yeah, I hope
I was
not.
gonna say, if you went down to the jungle to get these parts, you are the world's greatest hacker.
We're going to take a look at that schematic.
Yeah.
And then could you say something? We've been getting so technical, we sort of lost the emotional connection I felt like you and Zach were making. And
You guys make me savory.
can you say, would you mind saying to Zach in your kind of chill voice, the one code I could never hack is my heart?
He's gonna say that to me.
Yeah.
Okay.
The one code I could never hack is your heart.
And then something about really liking him a lot as a friend.
I want you to be deep inside of me, but like in a friendly way.
Well, we are friends, and you don't need to be. I'm not using you for your hacking abilities. If you were to hit your head on a rock tomorrow and forget everything you knew about hacking, we'd still be good friends. You don't need to hack into anything, my heart. You've already entered the mainframe.
And Oberon, can you do some more code metaphors about your friendship? Spitball one.
Let's see. You make all of my drives hard.
What about, hey, me and Oberon, we're not slackers. We're hackers.
Of love
Right.
for each other.
There's the song Love Shack.
Alright, I just
We're gonna
wanted to
change
know.
it. It's the Hack Shack, yeah. And we hack in a shack. That's the show, Matt. We pitch a new show. After Clipbait, we're gonna do another show.
Hack Shack with
Hack
Oberon.
Shack with
I think
Oberon.
he can carry a show. He's
You
been
want to?
very
We'll pitch that, Oberon.
good
Would you?
sport on this whole
Right.
call.
You just
So-
talk about hacks.
Hang on, I'm almost into like the Chef Boyardee thing. Actually,
Are you
Oh,
hacking
great.
them right now?
yeah. But like,
Well, we have to tell you not to really do that. But
Right. Legally, we can't. It's just been a big joke. I love Chef Boyardee. I love every product they make. I get the ravioli at least once a week.
Okay, how about this? Well, let's do a compromise here.
Okay.
Now, I know you guys are in Atlanta and that shit, but I really hate Coca-Cola. What if we did that to their website?
Is there more of a?
Did
What if we just stomped on a can on air of Coca-Cola? You
That
could
would
call
be-
in and you could be like, hack the can, and we'll just crush it with our foot, and then that's a compromise.
You know what? You guys are pretty savory.
Well, we feel the same way about you, and we thank you for your call, and
Yeah,
please don't hack anyone
right. You
on
have
our behalf.
great power comes great responsibility. They said it in Iron Man, and it's true. You don't want to hack anybody. Just use your power for good, please.
Yeah, I am. Also, check your email. You're gonna like it.
Great.
Nice. We'll check that out. And maybe just put like a couple $1,000 in Zach's bank account
Dude,
because
that'd be
he's been
great.
doing a great job.
That would be great.
You know what? Okay, do you have a Bitcoin wallet?
Oh, I love Bitcoin. You know I got a Bitcoin purse. People make fun of me, Zach, you shouldn't have a Bitcoin purse. Hey, I have a Bitcoin purse. Not ashamed
No,
of
I have
it.
a Bitcoin satchel.
Oh, well, I have
Alright.
a Bitcoin briefcase full of Bitcoins. So,
Yeah.
Just
thanks
put
for your
like
call.
two Bitcoins, put them in his satchel, and
Right.
but thank you for calling. You've been a great sport, and we learned a
Yeah,
lot about
Thank you so much,
hacking.
Oberon.
Well, I love your show. I love you guys.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Stay tuned. We'll start a hack shack soon.
Yeah.
They hacky sack and they
Alright.
hack. It's a great show I do. Thank you for your call. Have a great afternoon.
We'll talk to you soon. Man,
What a
that was
call.
a
Took a long
whirlwind.
turn. But I feel confident that we were able to mine some information, and now we could become hackers if we'd like.
I'm just saying, as your sort of professional friend and someone who's been through some stuff, just don't start crying when they take you into the cop car later. Keep it together. It makes you look guilty if you cry.
Matt, I thought I'd be hiding my face when we were doing the computer thing, and they wouldn't know it's me. And that's why we had Oberon do my voice, so they wouldn't know. Oh,
Yeah.
that's not Zach.
I think all three of us are going down.
That was just
and
a
I'm
joke.
I'm not going doing time. I'm gonna rat both of you out as fully as possible.
It was just a joke. Let's just move on.
It's the William Street Swap Shop. Give us a call. We're hoping we might get a call from Decree, who's a new
Right.
dad,
Right.
one of our great swappers.
We hadn't heard from him in a long time. He called in yesterday on Wonderful Wednesday, told the news that he is now a father to a beautiful baby son named Finley, and would love to hear from him if he wants to call in. We invite you, Decree, to call, and if you're not Decree, just give us a call anyways. You can call us at 413-961-4263.
Let's look at a couple more items. If we, well, come on in. It's the William Street Swap Shop.
If this is the Chef Boyardee Corporation, come on in.
We welcome a dialogue
Right.
with you. Things got a little out of control.
Hello?
Come on in.
I'm in. Hello.
Is this Chef Boyardee?
No. This is Evis Barabbas.
Oh,
okay.
Evis Barabbas.
Hey, how's it going?
We recognize your name in the chat.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Yeah. So I'm just pausing the volume here so we don't end up with volume over each other. Thank you
thank you.
guys. Thank you very much for doing the show. It's a relaxing joy in every day.
Well, thanks for saying so.
Yeah, thank you.
What? Where are you calling from, and what sort of business are you into? Or hobby?
I am calling from Massachusetts, and I'm into web development.
Okay.
Oh, nice.
You sound like you could be like a shoe cobbler or a watch seller.
Right.
Would you mind saying something about your shoes will be ready in just a few weeks, Mr. White?
Your shoes will be ready in 2 weeks, Mr. White.
Oh, thank you. And I take them to you because I know you're the best. I hope there's I want it to be shiny, and I want these shoes to look better than when I picked them up at the Nike store. Because
It takes years to develop the manual dexterity to be a good cobbler. It does.
Hey, and that's why I'm giving you 5 out of 5 stars on Yelp.
Well, thank you. Thank you very much. You guys keep doing a great job, and
Thank
talk
you.
to
Do you want to swap anything, or
no, not
just call in
today.
the chat and say hi?
I actually, I was hoping at some point maybe I could swap the healing stones that I had.
Oh, that's right.
Oh, right.
That healed my leg when I got stuck in that bear
no-
trap.
Exactly. Now, of course, there's a caveat that comes with that. The stones were given to me at a very vulnerable point in my life, so they're connected to me. So
Right.
if we were to swap the healing stones with someone else, they would need to understand there'd be sort of an astral tether connecting.
So are you looking for something that they're connected to, maybe?
Yes, that actually would be fantastic.
Something that they were connected to at one point, or now they're willing to part with it, but it's still a part of them?
Absolutely, that would be great.
Now, can you break some unfortunate news to Mr. White about his shoes?
Oh dear, I am terribly sorry, Mr. White. We found a piece of a loved one in one of your shoes.
Oh, man.
A piece
What do you mean?
of a loved one.
By chance, does your wife work in a deli?
Yes. But I just spoke to her this
Yep.
morning.
Did she have a Band-Aid on one finger?
I put that on her finger this morning. Oh, no.
Well, I'm afraid we found the lost part.
I was thinking more along the lines of we don't have those shoelaces in stock, but
Just the tips. We're missing the tips.
Oh, well. We can always fix some frayed shoelaces. In fact, I didn't even like the stock laces that came with them. I'm more of a fan of baby blue. Put them on my shoes. I look good with those on my feet.
the big fat ones with
Yep.
like emojis on them.
Right.
Barabbas? Was it Barabbas? Is that?
Yeah.
Hivas Barabbas.
I
Or
like there's not
Jesus.
many biblical references in
Right.
the handles there.
Right.
You know who he was?
Yeah, exactly. That's the derivation.
Yes. The man that Pontius Pilate freed instead of Jesus.
Right. Jesus Barabbas, would you ever be willing for me to come in as an apprentice, study under you, cobble, perhaps make
I
some
already
shoes?
have an apprentice now, but perhaps at some near point, yes, I'd be happy to.
That would be great. Sorry, Matt, but I'm just thinking of 5-year plans.
That's okay.
Well, I really enjoyed the work you did in the candle shop. I thought you guys made excellent apprentices. So
Thank
yes,
you.
of course.
Well, great. Thank you.
Yep.
Yeah, I know how to make a candle now.
Well, thank you very much for your time. I'll free up the line for another caller.
Thank
you,
you.
Jesus Barabbas. Have a great
What a
afternoon.
wonderful call.
Thank you
Have
for
a
that
great-
pleasant call.
It's
It's a deal.
It's a deal.
I like the precision and the pleasantness with which he spoke his sentences.
Right. Very nice. Very eloquent.
Yes.
Thoughtful.
I'll have to have him call back.
He's turned the show. The show is in
If
a
we ever do
prime
like a
utopia.
storytelling episode where we read like classic, Bronte sisters, Wuthering Heights or something, we'll have him read that.
That would be fantastic. I was thinking we should just pitch another show and call it the Cobbler Corner. He's in a corner in the studio, and we record him, and he just cobbles shoes and just talks.
Just cobble chat.
Yep.
Should we resolve? Before we get too far away from the thimble episode,
Right.
everybody's wondering, the thimble swap was vetoed. Then we had a thimble marathon. And now we have no counter offers.
No one wanted these 77 thimbles. Can you believe it? Prized
So,
possessions.
the thimble veto, we have an update to the thimble trade, the thimble swap. And here you go.
Call from
It's a deal.
Come on in. It's the William Street Swap Shop.
Hey, how's it going?
Pretty
It's
good.
going well.
This is actually Alcon Queso.
Oh,
Okay,
nice.
so
Here to explain the mysteries of your swap.
the The Star Wars
Yeah.
watch.
Yep.
So let's pull
So-
it up. Tell us about this. It's a watch inside a thing?
Yeah, it's actually inside a commemorative tin that's, I believe, is still shrink wrapped.
Wow.
Yeah, it looks that way.
So you can drink out of the tin as well, probably.
Yeah, you'd probably do that if you really wanted to.
Okay. Just maybe read on the instructions that there's no like lead paint or anything.
Where'd you get
Yeah,
it?
you probably want to give it a bit of a wash too.
Yeah.
And where did you get the watch from?
It was back when I believe Revenge of the Sith was coming out. It was a promotional item that you could, I think you had to pay extra for, or if it came in some sort of special meal, I'm not sure. I don't remember.
So you've just been sitting on this for that long. It's probably grown and so much value. It's so rare.
Probably. That's why I wanted to put it up on the swap shop.
So, do you have it with you? Can you tell us how it smells?
I actually can. I'm actually at work right now.
How does your keyboard at work smell? How about that?
Doesn't smell pretty nice, actually. I should probably give it a wash.
What about the computer? What the tiny computer?
Tiny computer is
for
absolutely
scale?
not for swapping. I need that for scale for any future swaps I may
Okay.
want to do in the future.
Tiny computer is for scale.
Yeah, typically for scale, you'd want to use something that's a standard-sized object and not a miniature.
Like a quarter. But it works. The tiny computer works. It makes sense.
Will you smell a couple more things in your cubicle and then just announce over the top of it? Just don't worry, just smelling stuff to the office.
Yeah, sure, no problem.
Okay.
What else would you like for me to smell?
Smell the push pins that hold up your daily schedule phone
And then
list.
maybe where like people put mail.
I don't have a push pin, but I do have one of those tea pens, the metal tea pens.
Yeah. Smell the tea pin and then reassure everyone in the office it's okay. You're just smelling things.
Okay, it's okay, guys. Don't worry. Just smelling that thing for a swap shop.
Nice.
Perfect. Who's your best buddy at the office? What's his name? Or her?
My best buddy?
Yeah.
Probably the other guy that works in the same field that I do for this internship. His name's Caleb.
Nice.
Nice.
Congratulations on your internship.
Yeah.
Oh, thanks.
Do you and Caleb, you guys gonna hang out this weekend?
Probably not. I'm actually gonna go to a Tim Heidecker show with a couple of other friends.
Yes, he was just in the office
That's right,
yesterday. Or 2 days ago. That's a great plug.
Yeah.
Where's the show tonight or this weekend?
Actually, this is like an aligning of the planet. I'm actually from North Carolina.
So he's going to be
Okay,
in North
so he's-
Carolina?
Yep.
Wow.
Can you break the news to Caleb and Zach as Caleb that you guys aren't going to hang out this weekend? Even
Hey.
though he really wanted you
Sorry, I
to?
can't make it to your
I'll,
event.
I'll be
Caleb,
Caleb.
I'm afraid I can't. I'm afraid we can't hang out this weekend.
What do you mean? I already bought the tickets. We were going to go see Finding Dory together.
Oh, I didn't know you already pulled the trigger on those. I thought.
Yeah, you have a
I thought you
Fandango
were kind of
account.
joking when you said that.
No, I thought it was like a real thing. Like you told me, yeah, buy the tickets, man. I can't wait to see that movie. And
Oh,
I thought, yeah, I'll log into my Fandango. I got reward points. I didn't have to spend that much money, but it is in 3D. And I was planning, sharing a popcorn with you.
yeah, it's nothing personal. I thought you were joking, and I feel like the natural timing for a sequel to that movie is kind of come and gone, and just kind of missed its window of opportunity at this point.
Well, gosh, I don't know what to say. I wish, maybe we would have, I guess we weren't on the same page communicating. I guess we should have maybe discussed.
I just think you don't have to ruin it for Caleb, man. He still wants to see it.
Well, I'm going to still see it, but I guess I'll see it alone.
Yeah, sorry about that.
That's all right. I guess I'll see you Monday.
Yep,
Cool.
I'm really sorry about that. I'm really sorry. I kind of flew off the handle there. I didn't really mean to ruin, your whole experience with this franchise. I know you really like it.
It's okay.
I know you even own like the little octopus plush and everything on your desk. I can see it right there. I'm sorry, man. That was
It's
uncalled
okay.
for.
No worries. It's all right. This isn't the first time someone's let me down. But
I'm really sorry, dude.
hey, no big deal. We started off, hey, before I met you, I was seeing movies alone. I can go back to seeing movies alone again.
I think the rest of the internship's going to be like really awkward at this point too.
Just to make it up to you, I'll take you to go see the new Independence Day.
Oh. Okay, cool. Well, you buy the tickets.
It'll be my treat on me. I'll get the extra large tub popcorn. I'll put as much butter on it as you like.
That sounds fantastic. All's forgiven. Thank you. And I'll let you know
No
how
problem,
Finding
man.
Dory is when I get back into the office.
And now, tell them update, I can't make Independence Day either.
You know what? Personal thing, I really love the films of Jeff Goldblum. I think I'm going to have to see this one alone. It's just going to be something that I have to experience for myself. I might get a matinee early in the day so that no one else is in the theater with me, and I can really absorb his acting oeuvre in my own.
Now I just wish... Forget it. We'll just
Sorry,
talk.
man.
Hey, I'll be friends with you at the internship, okay? But after that, we'll just kind of do our own thing. It's just not working out as friends in real life. You can still chat with me on
All right.
AOL and Messenger when we're at the office, but just don't ask me. Just don't get my hopes up.
I'm sorry, man. I know this has been kind of sort of a tumultuous afternoon for you.
It's okay. No worries. I'll be all right. Thanks for thinking about me.
No problem, man.
Well,
Well, thanks for your call and for kind of ruining Caleb's day. And I think Zach actually got deep into character on that when he's seeming a little down there.
no, not at all. It's just pretending, I'm back in great spirits. It's a beautiful Thursday. We're almost out of time with the show. It's going to be such a glorious afternoon, and we're going to be back tomorrow at 1 p.m. We have a lot of things. These little pieces of paper tell us what we need to talk about today. We have a lot of things we didn't get to today that I think we'll be excited to get to tomorrow. But otherwise, thank you so much for your call.
Yeah, and have fun at that show.
Have fun at the show.
And, keep watching the William Street Swap Shop. Tell your friends.
Right.
We want to get those
I
numbers
will.
up.
Find us on Facebook, Will Swap, facebook.com.
Oh, yeah.
Post all of our
wanted
fun
to-
videos.
I wanted to let you guys know, my girlfriend submitted a T-shirt design to you guys, I think earlier this week or maybe late last week.
Yes.
Aaron.
We were just talking about this this morning.
So she threw her hat in the ring, but I'm actually working on a swap shop design of my own that hopefully I'll get to show you guys soon.
Great. We look forward to seeing it.
Yeah, we'd love to see that.
Yeah.
The power couple of design like that.
Yep.
That's right.
We'll definitely send it along.
Yeah.
And it's been a great hour.
Right.
All right. Thanks for taking my calls, guys. I love the swap shop. Definitely gotten me through a lot of days.
Thank you so much.
And it's probably my favorite show on the stream.
Oh, cool. Well, thank you very
so
much.
much.
Kind words. Have a great afternoon.
Every time someone says that, we get $20 gift card to
Red
the
Lobster.
Olive Garden from Art Boss.
Oh, you get Olive Garden. I get
Yeah,
Red.
you
I
get
choose.
RL, I get OG.
Yeah. Yep. And with that, we're all out of time. We'll be back tomorrow at 1 p.m. and stick around for Crosswords coming up next at 2 p.m. It's going to be a big show. They're going to solve a big mystery today.
Till tomorrow,
It's a
it's a deal.